Well, sometimes moving in an apartment means a higher down payment than buying a house. Like in California, you could be charged with $10,000, just for a deposit to rent something. It's gotten crazy because we know that price of houses are going up, interest rates going up, so the monthly deposit, if you buy a house, the monthly mortgage is high. So renters are taking advantage of that, and they're increasing the rent, increasing deposits or whatever. But what's happening is there's a counter culture going on, a counter effect that stops these things, and it's really the local government, local and state government. Now here, California's putting a kibosh on this thing. You can only charge up to only 1 month's rent for a deposit. That's it. And there's about 15 states, I think, that already do that. So you got to check the rules where you live. Now here, California is behind the rest of the country. Most of the country has something else like that. So that's why you got to check this out, whatever it is. Okay, now there's also 2 other national programs. Okay, so that's a law. Then your state has a law that limits the amount of deposit. So you got to check that out. The other thing you have to do is there's local programs and national programs that give local governments money to pay your deposit, local governments money to pay your rent, local governments money to pay all kinds of fees, move-in fees, travel, moving costs, all this kind of stuff. And that's available at the local level. Okay, and that could be federal dollars or local dollars. That's why it gets a little confusing, and I'll show you at the end how to get through all the stuff, but I want to educate you about the programs first. One is called the Housing Choice Voucher Program. That's the one that pays rent, and they also pay moving fees, they pay deposit fees, and things like that. But it depends on where you live. So you have to find out your local office that has the Housing Choice Voucher Program, okay? If you can't find it, you call your elected official. You're looking for the Housing Choice Voucher Program, okay? That's one program. The other program that is done called the Home Investment Partnership Program. That's another HUD program. The other one is HUD also, but that's HUD money, goes to states, goes to local and everything. And then everybody puts in what they want to do with the money, okay? And a lot of these put in rent payments, a lot of them put in deposit payments, a lot of them put in moving costs, and all those kinds of things that you incur when you got to move somebody, storage costs, all these kinds of things. So what you have to do is find that local program and see what it is in your area. And by the way, in the description, I'm going to have all the links to all these programs to know about it, so you know what to do. And if you can't find the Home Investment Partnership Program, call your elected official, and they'll do it for you. Okay, what else we have? There's another national deposit program coming from Washington that's going to pay deposit people and have national limits and money to help deposits. They're working on that in the Congress. You may not be able to use it for this move, but for the next move. But something, keep your ears out. So this is the kind of stuff that's out there. Now, to find any of these programs, the best way to do it is to go to findhelp.org, and put in rental assistance, okay? You put in rental assistance, like where I live, there's 81 programs, okay, for rental assistance. Now, these rental assistance programs probably include the ones that I'm telling you about, okay? So that's why if you call, and this may have to do, you may have to call all 81 of these offices to see if they could help you. And what you do is you call up and say, hey, I'm trying to rent. I don't have enough money to do this. Do you have any programs, or know of somebody else that has programs? That's all you have to know how to say. You get on the phone. Maybe it takes you a day or 2 days or whatever, even 3 days. What the hell did you do the last 3 days? So here you can get on the phone, make all these calls. You're like a salesman, but it's a salesman for your life. You want your life to be better, and better for a long time. And you want to know the programs that are out there to improve your life, okay? And they're out there, but it may take work on you. You may get lucky in the first 2, bing, bang, you got to check, oh, whoa, wow. But if that doesn't happen, get prepared, okay? So that's it. So first thing you do is find the rent grants, okay? The next thing you do is find for deposit, rent deposit. So you found rent, and now rent deposit. Now there's 6 just that handle rent deposits where I live. So that's 6 more calls you have to make, okay? And these other programs, after you do the 81, you probably find all these too. Because a lot of times there's the same thing. Okay, now here, to find out the security deposit law in your state, okay, go to iPropertyManagement.com. iPropertyManagement.com. They have a state-by-state listing of laws, okay? So you know. So if somebody says, hey, well, you say, oh, that's a little high, it seems. Oh, like 2.5 months rent? Are you sure? Is that legal? Landlords will just try to do whatever the hell they get away with. But if you show them the law, man, so there's the law. iPropertyManagement.com. What else? I think that's it. Except for us. We give $1,000 every month to people. Oh, actually, we give $70,000 a month every people. And also, we give out 20 free laptop computers, and we give out $15,000 to fix up your car. Every month, we give out that kind of money. And that's from profits, from members that are joining us, and they're so we got incredible success in doing this, in helping people, and that's why with the the extra money we get as profit after we pay ourselves, we give it back to members, because members help members. That's where the key to this Let's Go Help is. Other members are showing you what they got, how they got it, where they got it. Don't trust me. I'm a huckster and just really a researcher. I don't apply to all these programs. I just try to show you where they are. But the actual members are the people who apply. So you get more information from them than me. So that's why we give the money back to you, because you're the people that make this happen.